Hey guys, and welcome back to NBA Knowledge. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 5 best bench players in the NBA right now. Before we begin, I want you to hit that red subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss another one of our videos. Let's get right into it. In this NBA season, having great bench players is more important than ever due to the coronavirus pandemic. With the coronavirus pandemic going on, teams gunning for a championship will have no choice but to have a deep roster, especially when their star players are forced to sit out of a couple of games if they tested positive or came into contact with a person who came out with the same result. Because of the risks and uncertainties ahead, there is no doubt that bench players will have to step up in helping their teams stay competitive, especially in times when star players are forced to sit out games. Aside from the ongoing pandemic, there is no doubt that having a great bench player is critical for any team making a deep championship push. They not only reduce the scoring load, but also provide some productive minutes when the star players fall to injury or are getting some relief in the bench. For this piece, let's take a look at the 5 greatest bench players into the NBA season so far. At number 5, Enes Kanter. The Portland Trail Blazers are on a roll this season, and a part of that is because of Enes Kanter. As the backup center for the Trail Blazers, Kanter has been walking double-double off the bench. His size and contributions on both ends of the floor certainly complements the likes of Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. But more importantly, he certainly gave productive minutes on the floor when the team's starting center, Jusuf Nurkic, is taking a breather in the bench. With Nurkic sidelined with a right wrist fracture until March, like a solid bench player, Kanter has undoubtedly stepped up to the role and has thrived as the Blazers' temporary starting center by registering monster double-doubles, including a 13-point, 23-rebound performance against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Furthermore, Kanter has also successfully anchored the Blazers' defense and helped the team pull off an upset against Joel Embiid and Philadelphia 76ers, as the 7-foot center registered 17 points and 18 rebounds, despite the fact that Lillard and McCollum were also out with injuries. As a result, there is no question that Kanter should take the 5th spot in this list of best bench players in the NBA. At number 4, Chris Boucher. Now, this isn't really a name to remember during the Warriors and Raptors championship years in 2018 and 2019 respectively. However, the 2-time NBA champ is in the process of putting together his finest season in his NBA career thus far. In 21 games, Boucher is putting up career highs in all categories from points, rebounds, assists, field goal percentage to accuracy from Rainbow Country. In fact, the 6'9" center has accumulated a string of 20-point double-double performances that has certainly turned some heads. It is worth noting he even broke his career high in blocks against the San Antonio Spurs with 7. Furthermore, he also tied his career high in points against the Charlotte Hornets in January, where he dropped 25. Although the Raptors are struggling at this point of the season, with the team currently at 10th seed in the Eastern Conference posting a 9-12 win-loss record, Boucher has been one of the few silver linings in the franchise's campaign so far, as he has been consistent and productive off the Raptors bench. Furthermore, he has also emerged to be one of the early favourites to win the 6th Man of the Year award this season. At number 3, Jarrett Allen. Allen has emerged in the league as one of the best shot-blocking centers, not afraid to swat away superstars attempting to posterize him at the rim, that included LeBron James, Giannis, and James Harden. In fact, early into the season, it would look that Allen would be one of the key pieces in the Nets' championship run this season that would complement its duo in Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. However, as we all know it, Allen would become part of the blockbuster trade that would bring James Harden to Brooklyn and the 6'11" rim protector shipped to Cleveland. Now with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Allen is still putting up decent numbers. In just 9 games so far, the newly acquired Cavalier has been a double-double threat, averaging 12.7 points and 7.9 rebounds. It's worth noting that Allen's first 2 games as a Cavalier were against his former team, where he helped the Cavs pull off mighty upsets against the Nets' newly formed Big Three. The 6'11" big man had a revenge campaign that saw him put up 12 points and 11 rebounds in the first encounter, and then registered 19 points and 6 rebounds in the succeeding game. Although the Cavs are in the rebuilding phase, there is no question that they could potentially make it in the playoffs this year with the great young pieces in Colin Sexton, Isaac Okoro, and a reliable center off the bench in Jarrett Allen. At number 2, Eric Gordon. The Houston Rockets were certainly left with a big hole after James Harden took his talents to Brooklyn. Fortunately, the Rockets are still posting a winning record with an 11-10 win-loss card with Victor Oladipo, Christian Wood, and John Wall making an impact. However, another reason why the Rockets are still doing relatively well is Eric Gordon. Gordon has been productive off the bench. In fact, he is currently the scoring leader among the bench players in the NBA. Ever since Harden's departure, Gordon has posted better numbers. After the blockbuster trade, the 6'3" swingman has averaged 19.7 points and 2.9 assists while shooting an efficient 38.8% clip from Rainbow Country. The Houston Rocket reserve guard's ability to stretch the floor certainly gives John Wall, Victor Oladipo, and Christian Wood more room to do some damage in the paint. For a team that people would expect to struggle after the departure for their superstar, Gordon is one of the reasons that has proved that the Rockets can still be a legitimate contender without Harden, which is no easy feat. With his 17.9 points per outing alongside Oladipo's, Wood's and Wall's contributions, the Rockets have emerged to become one of the deepest and most balanced teams in the league today. And at number 1, Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson is a strong favourite to win the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award this season due to his fine play and lethal scoring. As a result, he is no doubt a no-brainer to take the top spot of this video. The Filipino guard is in the process of putting together the best scoring season of his career thus far, but more importantly, his contributions to the team have helped the Jazz take the top spot in the NBA, as the team currently posts a remarkable 17-5 record. With the Jazz wanting to improve on their disappointing first-round exit last season, there is no doubt that Clarkson will be a crucial piece in the Jazz's push for a deep playoff run this year. In fact, the Spitfire guard even stepped up in Donovan Mitchell's absence and scored a season-high 31 points off the bench to lead all scorers in a win against the Dallas Mavericks. The game saw him drill a couple of three-point shots with no other than Luka Doncic guarding him face-to-face. If Clarkson can continue his lethal scoring and help the Jazz continue their winning ways, there is no question that he should be a lock for the 6th Man of the Year award. Because of this, Clarkson is arguably the best bench player in the NBA at the moment. Thank you for watching, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and you'll never miss another video from us. Until next time.